15 minutes starting right now. Hey, what's up? Let's stretch right into it. Reclining spinal twist. Let's lie on down. Bring your legs to tabletop, arms to a T. I'll do the best I can here. I have this planter in my way. And we drop our legs over to the right as we look over to the left. Arms out to a T. Try and get those knees towards your elbows or your armpits. And then let's switch. Bring the legs up to tabletop. Up and over to the other side now. Try and get those knees as close to the mat and then as close to your armpits as possible. Armpit. Look over that opposite side. We do 15 stretches, 1 minute each. All you'll need is a mat and some water. Nice work. Now we'll do a seated kind of thoracic twist. So let's come up to seated, and we will bring our knees slightly bent. Take your left arm over the right, gently twist, looking over the back. You could also straighten one leg out, or you can straighten both legs out, whatever feels good to you. I'm going to do one leg here, twisting, using my elbow and my knee as kind of a lever. Switch sides, opposite direction. Gentle twisting, looking over the back shoulder. Nice work. All right. Let's lie on down, open up our chest by bending our arms. And really, so my arms are at a 90-degree angle. My feet are on the mat. My knees are bent. And you can gently rock side to side, windshield wipering your legs, opening your chest. You should feel a nice stretch in your pecs. And you just gently rock side to side, really focusing on pressing your elbows into the mat. And as you twist to one side with your knees, the opposite armpit presses into the mat, feeling a nice stretch through the pecs. So you should feel a stretch right along here as you really press that armpit down. Nice work. Let's do pigeon pose, half on one side, half on the other. We'll start in a straight arm plank first. Then take the right knee, drive it in between your wrists. And you can lower your torso over your leg or stay lifted, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Scooch that left leg back as much as possible as we lie over the right thigh. Take a nice deep breath in. Then exhale, come back to that plank. Switch legs, left knee in between the wrists. Either stay lifted or lower your chest on top of that left thigh. Scooch the right leg back. Maybe forehead comes towards the earth as we hold this pigeon pose. All right, seated forward fold with rounded back. First, sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. You can raise your arms up to the sky here. Forward fold over your thighs. And then once you can't hinge anymore at the hips, let your back round, reach forward, grab anywhere along your legs, along your thighs, your ankles, your toes, maybe flex your feet, and just hold this forward fold for as long as feels comfortable. Push the belly button back towards the spine as you fold forward over your legs. Maybe on each exhale you get a little deeper in each stretch. Nice work. From here, let's do butterfly stretch. So sit up nice and tall. Soles of the feet come together. Legs nice and wide, knees nice and wide. Sit up tall. Grab the tips of your toes. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And try and hinge forward at the hips, keeping a nice flat back as you get into that butterfly stretch, inner thigh stretch. Focus on keeping that flat back. So for me, I could only hinge forward a couple of inches. I have really tight hips, really tight inner thighs today. Exhale as you go a little bit deeper, focusing on keeping that flat back. Nice work. All right, let's stretch the hamstrings a little bit more. We'll do the right leg first and then switch to the left. So right leg up to the sky. You can grab anywhere along your leg and flex and point your foot while it's pointed up to the sky. Other leg nice and long, other foot flexed. You could also reach up here, gently pull your leg forward and point and flex. And then let's switch, other leg. So you can either have your leg pulled towards you, point and flex, or you can grab somewhere along your lower thigh, or I should say upper thigh. Whatever you're doing, you're pointing and flexing your foot with gentle pulling of that leg back towards you. All right, happy baby or straddle. So happy baby, you grab somewhere along your thighs, you drive your knees towards your armpits, and you rock side to side. Happy baby. Or grab even higher up if that feels good. You should feel a nice stretch through your hamstrings, your hips, your adductors. Or you could do a straddle stretch where you grab somewhere near your knee and gently pull your legs apart, opening up the hips. I prefer the straddle stretch because my hips are stiff and it helps focus on opening up those hips. I rock side to side, maybe turn my head side to side. Nice work. Let's do some cat and cow. Come to all fours. From all fours, let's round the back, push the mat away for the cat. Inhale, arch the back, look up for the cow. Go at your own pace. All 10 fingers nice and wide. Exhale as you push the mat away for the cat. Inhale for the cow. Maybe you rock back towards your heels for the cat. And maybe you come a little bit forwards as you do the cow. You do whatever feels good here. The goal here is to mobilize the spine, movement in the spine. Nourish those discs in your back. Nice work. All right, figure four stretch. We'll do half with the right, half with the left. Lie on down, legs in the tabletop, right ankle over left knee. And then gently pull that left thigh back towards your nose. You should feel a nice stretch on the right. Right glute, right hip, right piriformis. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. Then on the next exhale, switch legs. This routine, the stretching routines that I do are my favorite. Feels so good. I feel so good after. I become a little bit more mobile my range of motion for everything increases, and I practice it frequently to maintain that mobility, that flexibility. Child's pose, make your knees about as wide as your mat. Shift your weight back towards your heels. Child's pose, reach the arms out nice and long. Maybe walk the hands to one side and then walk the hands over to the other side. Nice side body stretch as you do the child's pose, trying to get that weight back towards your heels. Maybe arms back to center, chest towards the mat, butt maybe touching the heels. And we just breathe deeply. Nice work. All right, let's do the mermaid stretch. So bring your knees about 90, or one knee 90 degree with your hip. The other knee touches the heel of that foot. We reach up and over as we stretch to one side, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then wheel yourself over to the other side. And then let's reverse our legs. So now for me, my left leg is 90 degree, at a 90 degree angle with my hip. My right knee touches my left heel. I reach up and then over to one side. And then cartwheel myself over to the other side. Nice work. All right, thread the needle. Come to all fours first of all. Fix the mic. Reach the right arm up to the sky, then thread it underneath the left. We'll do a couple of reps of this. Really rotate underneath, then back up, reach up, look up at your hand. 2 reps of each side, nice and slow. Switching to the other side, lift the left arm up, then thread it underneath the right armpit. Big rotation, really reaching that left arm over to the right. Then one more, look up at that left hand, then through, over to the right. Nice, deep, big rotation. Back to all fours, and that's enough of that. All right, supine hamstring stretch, static this time. So before we were pointing and flexing the foot, this time we'll just statically hold that stretch. So bring one leg in, the other leg could be straight or bent, doesn't matter which. And we're just going to stretch that foot up to the sky, flex that foot that is pointed up to the sky, and we just pull, gentle pulling of the leg. You could pull anywhere that feels good to give yourself a nice stretch. You can have that leg straight, the other leg straight or bent. Let's switch legs. So for me now, the left leg's up to the sky, the left foot is flexed. And then exhale, put that down, Shavasana. This is where we just lie here. Your arms and legs can do whatever they want. And we focus for the next 45 seconds or so on our breath. that is it. That was 15 minutes of stretching. Man, that went by too fast. What do you think? Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel a little bit more flexible, more mobile, some muscle tension released. We do a different style of exercise every day. I hope you can join me again soon. Thank you so much, and see you later. All right, bye now.